Okay, I am here getting ready to do a little demo of one of my favorite pedals. It's kind of the heart of my pedal board, the Sledgehammer. I know it's going to get annoying. Like I said, if you have a better idea for the name, I was going to lean towards the Kraken, but it's a bit on the nose. Everybody calls it Kraken, but I love my octopuses. And I swear, if they lived longer, they would have taken over the world by now. Fortunately for us, they only lived to be a couple years, so as smart as they are, they don't have enough time to take over the world. Yet. They might figure out a way yet. Anyway, let's get to this. This is the Katastrophe right here. It's, like I said in the overview video, the way this is set up, let's just do this real quick. This is all segregated out, but these are all their own pedal board, let's put it that way. But they are all tied together and they can all work together if I need them to, or I can just solo them out, with that. So right now, all we're doing, we're gonna do the baritone. I've got four profiles set up. EVH 5150, clean and distorted for a more traditional amp sound. And then I'm using the Sun Beta for my more doomy stuff. Like I said, all my amp profiles come from Gold Lion Audio, and I ended up buying his all packs. I got all his amps, so I will be using a lot of his stuff. And at some point, I'll probably go through because I've got all his amps, but I haven't played all of them. So that might be another after I get done with the pedals. Maybe move on to the profiles. But I've got the Kemper, I've got the baritone feeding into here. None of these will be used. Over here, it's just going to be this. I do have the noise gate on here and the noise gate on back there because the Katastrophe is a very loud and noisy pedal. Let's see if I can show you this. Oh, no, it's kind of quiet right now. Okay, so now it just wants to prove me wrong. It does add a little bit of floor to it, but there are internal dip switches for controlling, I believe, the your high frequencies and whatnot, so you can fine tune those a little bit, maybe mids in there. But there's also one in there that you can match the output to your pickups, so it helps lower that noise floor a little bit. I've already done that, so it's not quite as bad as you can hear right now, but I probably need to do it a little bit more. Yeah. So we're going to start with the EVH 5150, so you can hear how that noise floor just went way up. Yeah. And I'm going to have to turn this down somewhere, because that is going to get loud, right? Pull up the rig manager. I'm going to turn the volume down on this just a little bit. So there we go. So hopefully, let's make sure my mix so we're not clipping. We're clipping. Why is that so loud all of a sudden? Huh. Nope, that's do. Turn you down. Okay, that's good. Sorry, I should have that done before. I thought I had it done, but apparently it wants to get loud for some reason. So this is the EVH 5150 clean. So let's turn that off so we can see what this sounds like. Just a little bit of dirt on it. So the EVH 5150 distorted. You know what would help if I actually start recording the audio on here so you can actually hear what I'm doing. It's been a while. I was not good with videos to begin with, but without practice, it's just, yeah. Okay, so let's try this again. Record, record, record. Don't need the count off right now, so. Okay, so back to the EVH 5150 clean. So that's the clean EVH 5150. Here's the distorted 5150. Okay, let's try this again. I had my file for it because there's going to be just a quick little demo on the intro of this, which I recorded before I did this, and I had that file selected, so it stops recording as soon as it hits the end of that. I'm like, that's not going to be helpful because this is going to be probably a video that goes on a little too long, especially if I keep fucking up like this. Yeah. We're working out the kinks together, okay? Here you go. Back to the clean. Give me this. So there. Why is it? It's getting really annoying. I'm annoyed too, so hopefully I can edit some of this out so it's not so annoying. Okay. Third time's the charm. 5150 clean. Is it the third time? Who cares? So the 5150 distorted. So that's the distorted. And then we're going to do the sun. Do sun clean. And it's still recording. Hey, I got it this time. I love the sun so much. And then the sun distorted. See, that sounds just good with, even without the catastrophe. I like that. I like that a lot. So There's those. I won't always be using the distorted ones, just because some of these pedals don't play well with distortion. Katastrophe, one reason why I like it, is very, very versatile. I mean, you can plug it straight into my power supply or whatever and just run it, because it's based off, the Katastrophe is based off of a British modded half stack. I don't know which one. That's just what what the description says on it. So yeah, and it's just really nice. So let's do a quick button overview. So that's your on. Very basic: volume, gain, low cut. So volume and gain, self-explanatory, right? Low cut just helps you if there's too much rumble, too much bass. If you want that more modern sound, you can really tighten it up with that. And then the EQ section, also self-explanatory. You just got bass, treble, and the presence. Treble and presence, especially the presence, is going to help shape the character of that gain a little bit more, just because that's where those frequencies in gain for almost all amps is up in those higher frequencies. So the higher the treble, the higher the presence, the more effect it'll have, the more noticeable the gain differences will be. I can show you that in a second. So yeah, that's really simple, right? And then it's also got this, which is an octave up. And then the knob just controls how much of the octave you get. So see if we can do this real quick. We're doing the EV150 clean, so I'm going to turn the gain up and play with the presence and treble. I'm going to back the bass down a little bit, and I'm going to turn the low cut all the way off. Really thin sounding. Like I said, I have an issue with higher frequencies, so that kind of bothers me a little bit. But if I turn the gain down, see what happens. Still gives me some of that breakup. It's definitely a lot more controlled. So if I turn just turn the treble all the way down with the gain. See, cleans it right up. Well, kind of. And then the more I turn that up, max the treble, more ice picky, obviously. That's bad. But the more gain, okay, we're gonna max the gain, and I'm gonna turn the treble down. So that's gain and treble max. Treble down, gain, again. So the treble and the presence would be the same. So let's turn the presence all the way down. Now it's just really low, but you're still getting some grit underneath there, not as ice picky. But if I turn these all the way up, again, the gain is still up all the way. So let's just turn the presence all the way up. So that really high end frequencies that the presence takes care of is starting to come through. And then as I start getting the treble in there, it's just not, we're going to turn it about a quarter of the way. See, not bad at all. We can turn the gain down, and then we can keep the treble and the presence kind of light. And then it's more, still really, so really a versatile little one. I want to see what I'm going to turn, oh yeah, we're going to keep the treble and presence at 12 o'clock right now. Turn the bass all the way down. I want to see if that has anything to do with gain. Not really. treble. Presence. Presence is going to be a little bit more trouble because it takes the higher end frequencies, it takes the tail end of the frequencies, and affects those. The treble, you know what the treble is, and you get more noticeable, way more noticeable. So, and the thing I do like about this pedal is I'm going to turn the gain all the way down. I'm going to put the bass and treble at 50 at 12 o'clock right now. I'm going to put it on the distortion. So I'm not going to add any gain because it already has it. So let's go. This is without the Katastrophe. I don't know why that amp is so quiet. It is. And with the Katastrophe. Without. See, it helps because of the treble and the presence on here. It helps push the gain from the amp up a little bit more without me needing to do anything with the gain. It's a little bit thin to my ears, so I'm going to put the bass up a little bit. I'm going to turn the presence down just a touch, and we'll leave the treble low. So we're still getting that definition, and I'm going to turn the presence up a little bit. And I am going to add a little bit extra gain to this, so a little bit. I'm going to go at 12 o'clock on this, and let's see what that does. That's not a little bit, that's a lot. You can, oh, so the gain is helping. That's okay. There we go. Off. On. Max it. Doesn't seem to be really doing too much, but it helps. It's adding a little bit more to those higher end frequencies, which I like, and yeah. It just makes it a little bit more gainy, which is really nice. So now let's go to my favorite. Let's go more sludgy, right? Let's get this bass going. Let's turn up the bass. Turn up the bass. I'm gonna get the low cut up a little bit so it doesn't rumble. Sounds so good. This I'm gonna turn the treble down because I want more sludgy, but I'm gonna put the presence up so we can get that. Still get the distortion showing through a little bit more. Right now, so, oh, this is the gain, son. Messed that up. Let's go. There we go. This is the clean. Turn the gain up. It's getting a little rumbly. So I'm going to turn well, I can turn the bass down or I can turn the low cut up. I'm going to turn the low cut up because I still want that bass, but let's just get some of that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Gain about just under 12 o'clock. Gain up a little bit more. Let's max it, right? Let's max the fuck out of this. I'm going to turn the treble back up so I can get some more of that. bass down a touch, and we're going to turn the treble and presence up. Okay, let's try this with a distortion. I know you're probably saying I haven't touched the octave up yet. I will get to that. So, distorted, I'm going to turn the gain down. So, without. Okay, and then with. So you can basically, yeah, it just helps bring that distortion up a little bit, but you're still getting all the definition. I love that. Turn the bass up a little bit, presence and treble almost max. See, when it's already distorted, it more or less just helps bring that distortion up a little bit. I'm going to turn the gain up just a touch so we can get a little bit more. You can hear that noise floor just came up. Okay, that's really annoying. I don't know why that started clipping. Everything is in the green. So, okay, so I'm just gonna go for the octave up. I'm just gonna play around with the Sun Beta clean. So here we go. Okay, octave up. Kind of got honky, didn't it? I'm gonna turn the presence and the treble down. It's getting a little crazy. There we go. Max that. Turn the gain up a little bit more. Turn the octave down. I'm going to get that presence up, just get that top end. And we're going to turn the bass up a little bit. And the treble. Now it's really... So now it's got that underneath girth to it, but it's still got that kind of black metal high-end gain sound. That ice picky. Right? Octave up. Octave off. Yeah. So that is basically the Katastrophe. It's a really simple pedal, but it's a very versatile pedal, and I love it. Like I said, it's basically the heart. This and the Worm, which I will be doing next, are kind of the heart of mine. They're two totally different pedals. Katastrophe, like I said, it's based off a modded high stack. It's a preamp. You can use it as a preamp if you want. The Worm is an HM2, modified HM2 that KMA machines made, but so they both give me different sounds. I will be going over the Worm next. But yeah, Katastrophe, just it can do so much, and I love that. All my stuff, I just have options for tone, and I like being able to figure out new tones and whatnot, and like I said, Katastrophe is at the heart of that. So, yep. Trying to keep this under a half hour, so 25 minutes, 26 minutes. With editing, it'll probably hopefully be shorter. But yep, so there's that. I hope you enjoy. Go ahead and subscribe. Like I said, it's been just a rough year for me. No need to go into that. Just saying, take care of your mental health. Music is good guitar therapy. Maybe watching me flail around and fuck up will make you smile. So just take care of yourself. Yeah. So there's that. You guys have a good night. And until next time, sleep sweet.